Alright, what's up, guys? So, I saw this tweet, and yeah, it's one of those tweets that they don't really sit too well with me, And I know a lot of people are gonna probably be like, oh, you just a Kendrick Lamar fan. Nah, it's one of those things where it's like, when I see somebody talking about another person's work. It's something where I look at it and I'm like, well, fam, you get in the booth and you do something better. Because if not, you ain't got no place or business to be putting an opinion on another person's work when they done sold out millions. My thing is this, they done sold out millions of records, probably done had numerous sold out shows. This person, the funny thing is, Kendrick Lamar can come out with a record label. I guarantee people will go to his record label before they go to a Charleston White record label. All right, but no, let's go ahead and read this tweet real quick, or overall like what he said, because it is a video. But what he said in the video was that, so the lady had showed a picture of Kendrick Lamar, and then Charleston White goes on to say his music don't touch the souls of the South. I ain't never heard no one say, hey, bump that Kendrick. I heard them say bump that Drake. And I'm thinking to myself, that the tweet goes on to say Charleston White slammed Kendrick Lamar's music, showing support for Drake. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one guy, Lil Xan, when he, I think it was Tupac, where they asked him to rate Tupac's music. And what did that overall do for his career? That was like, that messed his career up, and that's why a lot of not even a lot, like that you don't really hear of Lil Xan in no rap conversations. You might hear of him in a conversation where it's all like, dang, whatever happened to him? That's most likely gonna happen to Charleston White at some point in time. People are gonna be looking up one day and they're gonna be like, dang, whatever happened to that guy? I remember he was all over the place. Now, it's all like, Drake's still gonna be Drake, Kendrick Lamar gonna still be Kendrick Lamar, Charleston White, where is he gonna be at? So it's one of those things where it's like, and even if it was the other way around where he was talking about Drake's music, it still would be the same thing where it's like, fam, have you made music to outsell? It's like, all right, so you know what? Let's remove Drake from the equation. Let's put Charleston White in the equation. When was the last time somebody said, put on that new Charleston White? Put on, because I'm telling you right now, whether it's down south, whether it's up north, whether it's the East Coast, the West Coast, Cambodia, Canada, Mexico, I guarantee it, I promise you, ain't nobody going to be playing no Charleston White music. If let's just put out a scenario, all right? I'm driving down the street. I'm minding my own business. Let's say I'm an Uber driver, right? So I'm an Uber driver. I'm driving this person somewhere. Let's say I'm driving them to the airport. And they're all like, hey, do you have an aux cord? Can I play some music? Can I play my own music real quick? I'm like, yeah, sure. Play whatever it is that you want to play. I'm like, no, I'm open-minded when it comes to, some music and things. I'm over here thinking, okay, maybe they might play some heavy metal. Maybe they might play some country. Maybe they might play some, like some folk music, or just something out there where they thinking like, oh, he probably don't be listening to this on his regular time. I'm sitting there driving, I hear them plugging up the aux cord, they scrolling through Spotify, like, he just came out with a new song. They start playing it, the beat's gonna be whack, and all of a sudden I hear Charleston White's voice, and then just to make sure I'm actually hearing this, I'm like, So who is this? I'm like, who is this that you got played in my car right now? Like, oh, this that new Charleston White song. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I am most likely going to get a speeding ticket today because I don't want you in my car no more. You officially put a curse on my car and you cannot be trusted. I promise you, when you come back from whatever trip you done came or you done went to, I will not. I shut down. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm selling the car and I'm walking. I'm like, nah, forget that crap. I'm like, you ain't gonna be, that is a curse. You just cursed my car. And I'm like, I want no parts of it. But that's how that situation would go with some Charleston White music, all right? So, yeah, it's like, regardless of whether it's Kendrick over Drake, Drake over Kendrick, at the end of the day, even just talking on that whole situation, it's like, people are still going to be a fan of Drake. People are still going to be a fan of Kendrick. And that's even something where I was saying that a while back, where it's like, at the end of the day, Drake is still going to be Drake. I feel like, yeah, even though he probably, most people would look at it as that he took a L. I guess, like, I don't want to look at it as that he took, in this beef, yes, he did take a L. But as an artist, I still feel like that he's going to be Drake. Like, he just recently came out with some music, and it just seemed like that nothing ever happened. Like, yeah, you still going to have people people talking about, oh, Kendrick bodied him and all this other stuff. But when you got like a music fan waiting for whatever artist to drop a song, it's like when you just overall have a music fan listening to some music, they're not gonna be thinking about no beefing, they're not gonna be thinking about no Charleston White opinions. They want to just listen to music. All right, so that's why I'm like, at the end of the day, you know, whether it's Drake or Kendrick Lamar, I'm like, yeah, it's like, fam, you cannot. That's something where I'm like, yeah, let's see how many people down south are listening to a Charleston White song versus, and I don't know, you know what, and let me just, because maybe he might be like some hip hop legend that I don't know about. I'm like, maybe that might be the reason, because I'm like, fam, I feel like because there's like, so there's like on this what's this, fishtanklive.fandom.com, and it's like a wiki page for Charleston White. So Charleston White is a motivational speaker, content producer, and convicted murderer. Okay, so, but other than that, he hasn't done no music. Okay, so he has. I was thinking like, okay, maybe he was. Let's just see music. Cause I'm curious, you know, it's just one of those things where I am curious. So he has some songs out there, you know, but overall that, it's one of those things where it's all like, I guarantee and I promise you, more people down south are saying, put on that new, especially with, the recent songs that Kendrick them, put it like, Not Like Us and all that. It just, yeah, during that time frame of when that beef was very, very active, I guarantee and I promise you, there was a lot of people down south saying, hey, yo, like, let's listen to that new Kendrick before they said let's listen to that new Charleston White. All right, so yeah, that's something where I'm like, fam, come on now, get out of here with that. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.